Welcome back to Travel with Paul, where we explore the wonders and marvels of the world together. Today, I'm excited to take you to one of the most charming and colorful countries in Europe, Spain, a nation known for its rich culture, distinctive cuisine, and vibrant festivals. Do you think you already know everything about Spain? Maybe you've heard about its beautiful beaches, the passionate flamenco dances, or the fiery football matches. But today, I'll show you a different side of this country. The 15 fascinating facts I'm about to share will surprise you and leave you in awe. Don't miss out, because the secrets you didn't know about Spain might just make you see this country in a whole new light. Let's watch the video and immerse ourselves in the magic of Spain. Number 1. Spain, the country of many unique languages. Spanish is one of the most widely spoken languages in the world. But few people know that in Spain, there is more than just that one language. In Catalonia, you'll hear Catalan, a language with its own distinctive tone, widely used in education, television, and even within the local government system. Traveling north to the Basque Country, you'll come across Euskara, or Basque, one of the oldest and most unique languages in Europe, as it has no known relation to any modern language. This is considered one of the greatest mysteries in the field of linguistics. In Galicia, in the northwest near Portugal, locals speak Galician, a language that shares many similarities with Portuguese, yet has its own nuances reflecting the culture and lifestyle of the Galician people. Each language is not just a tool for communication, but also the soul of a culture. These languages vividly express regional identities through music, cuisine, traditions, and a deep sense of national pride. For the people of these regions, preserving and using their mother tongue is a way of protecting their heritage and maintaining their distinct identity in an increasingly globalized world. Number 2. The homeland of chocolate con churro. On chilly mornings in the streets of Madrid or Barcelona, nothing warms the heart better than a freshly fried, crispy churro dipped into a thick cup of hot chocolate. This dish is not just a simple breakfast, it has become a cherished part of Spain's culinary culture. Chocolate con churros originated in Spain and has spread its appeal across the globe. Churros are made from wheat flour, fried until the outside is crispy and the inside is soft, then lightly dusted with sugar. But the real highlight is the thick hot chocolate, a rich and smooth blend made by melting pure dark chocolate with milk and a bit of starch to achieve just the right consistency. Spaniards enjoy this treat in the mornings, especially on holidays, weekends, or after a long night of partying, when churreria's churro shops are still open and welcoming guests. For many, this is not just food, but an experience where people gather over hot chocolate, chat happily, and start the day in a warm and friendly atmosphere. Number 3. Over 8,000 kilometers of stunning coastline. Are you someone who loves the ocean and white sandy beaches? Then you've come to the right place, Spain. Blessed by nature, Spain boasts over 8,000 kilometers of coastline, stretching from the Mediterranean to the Atlantic Ocean. This creates a wide variety of beaches, from soft, gentle sandy bays to wild, majestic rocky shores. That's why Spain always ranks among Europe's and even the world's top beach destinations. Famous names like Costa Brava in northeastern Catalonia or Costa del Sol in southern Andalusia are known not just for their beauty, but also for their mild climate and year-round sunshine. Costa Brava features rugged rocks, crystal clear waters, and charming fishing villages scattered along the coast. Meanwhile, Costa del Sol, literally Coast of the Sun, is ideal for those who love luxury resorts, golf, or simply lying on soft sands and listening to the waves. Beyond these well-known spots, Spain is also home to many beautiful islands, such as the Balearic Islands, including Mallorca and Ibiza, or the Canary Islands off the coast of Africa, where mysterious black beaches formed from volcanic lava meet clear blue waters, creating scenes that are both exotic and mesmerizing. Number 4. A country with many UNESCO heritage sites. You'll be amazed. Spain is not only famous for its beaches and cuisine, it's also a vibrant treasure trove of history and architecture. This is clearly shown by the fact that the country possesses more than 40 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, ranking third in the world, just after Italy and China. Each heritage site in Spain holds its own unique value, from grand architectural works to ancient quarters that still preserve the breath of time. The Alhambra in Granada, a complex of Islamic palaces from the medieval era, is proof of the period when Islamic and Christian cultures coexisted and influenced one another. Meanwhile, the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela in the Galicia region marks the end of the famous pilgrimage route Camino de Santiago, a path that has connected millions of Christian pilgrims from all across Europe for more than a millennium. One cannot forget the works of the brilliant architect Antoni Gaudí, such as Park Güell, Casa Batlló, and the Sagrada Familia, all recognized as World Heritage Sites for their timeless originality in design and creative vision. Spain also proudly boasts intangible cultural heritage, including the Flamenco festival, traditional knowledge of winemaking, and ancient culinary techniques, all of which are living expressions of a long-standing and ever-evolving culture. Number 5. La Tomatina Festival, the most exciting tomato fight in the world. Tomatoes aren't just for eating in Spain, they're also weapons. Every August, the small town of Buñol in the Valencia region becomes the center of the world's attention thanks to a strange and vividly red festival. La Tomatina, the largest tomato throwing event on the planet. It all began by accident in 1945, when a group of young people got into a scuffle during a parade and started throwing tomatoes from a nearby vegetable stand. What began as a random fight evolved into a one-of-a-kind tradition, celebrated annually and gradually becoming a global cultural phenomenon. The main event takes place on the last Wednesday of August, when over 20,000 people from all over the world flock to Buñol to join in the battle that lasts exactly 1 hour. About 150 tons of ripe tomatoes are delivered to the central square and flung into the air, creating a scene of chaos, vibrant red, and endless laughter. What's special is that this festival isn't just about fun, it also represents a spirit of emotional release, breaking boundaries, and connecting people through humor and positive energy. Once the battle ends, fire trucks and water hoses appear to rescue the participants, and the tomato-covered streets are returned to cleanliness within a few hours. Would you dare to try it? Number 6. Sagrada Familia, a grand work still unfinished after more than a century. In the heart of Barcelona, rising into the sky, are the intricately carved, swirling spires of Sagrada Familia, one of the world's most famous and unique churches. But what astonishes people isn't just its beauty, it's the fact that this masterpiece remains unfinished, even though construction began back in 1882. The genius behind this marvel is Antoni Gaudí, Spain's visionary architect, who dedicated over 40 years of his life to designing and constructing this spiritually symbolic project. To him, this was not merely a building, but a symphony of architecture devoted to God, where every detail holds symbolic significance and deep meaning. After Gaudí's sudden death in 1926, construction faced numerous interruptions, especially during the Spanish Civil War and due to funding shortages. Nevertheless, modern architects have worked tirelessly to continue the project, based on Gaudí's original plans and models. According to the current plan, Sagrada Familia is expected to be completed by 2026, coinciding with the 100th anniversary of Gaudí's death. If the schedule holds, it will become one of the longest architectural undertakings in modern history, taking nearly 150 years from the laying of the first stone to its final completion. Number 7. Siesta, Spain's unique midday napping tradition. In many parts of the world, lunchtime is just a brief moment to grab a quick meal and get back to work. But in Spain, the midday break is a cultural ritual known by a familiar name: siesta. Siesta is not simply about taking a nap during the day. It's a period of 2 to 3 hours around noon when life seems to pause. Shops close, streets become quiet, and many families return home for lunch and rest. This tradition is especially prominent in rural areas or in southern Spain, where summer heat can be extremely intense, making siesta an indispensable part of daily life. You might be surprised to find supermarkets, pharmacies, or even banks closed from 2 p.m. and not reopening until 5 p.m. But to the Spanish, This is not a sign of laziness. It's a way to recharge, maintain health, and balance work with personal life. This habit dates back to the agricultural era, when people worked outdoors under the blazing sun. Taking a break at midday wasn't just physiologically sensible, it also helped boost productivity during the cooler hours of the afternoon and evening. Number 8. Alcazar of Segovia, the castle that inspired Din. Are you a fan of the fairy tales brought to life by Disney in legendary films? Don't miss this destination. Located in the city of Segovia, the Alcazar Castle is one of the most impressive architectural works in Spain. Shaped like a ship's bow jutting out from a rocky hilltop, this castle became the inspiration for the fairy tale castle in Walt Disney's film Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Built in the 12th century, Alcazar served as a fortress, a royal residence, and later, a military academy. Its architecture is a perfect blend of medieval defensive style and refined royal decoration. Inside are grand halls, carved wooden ceilings, and exhibition rooms that vividly reflect the regal life of the past. From the tower's summit, visitors can enjoy a panoramic view of the ancient city of Segovia with red-tiled rooftops, majestic cathedrals, and the famous Roman aqueduct. Today, Alcazar is not only a historic site, but also a symbol of imagination, transporting visitors into a fairy tale-like world. Number 9. Spain, the country of over 3,000 festivals each year. Spain is known as the Kingdom of Festivals, with more than 3,000 celebrations held annually across its regions. Each festival is a vivid portrait of local culture, beliefs, and the spirited nature of the Spanish people. In Seville, Feria de Abril is a famous spring festival featuring colorful flamenco dresses, lively music, and traditional horse-drawn parades. In Pamplona, the San Fermin Festival, with its running of the bulls, attracts thousands of brave participants from around the world. Meanwhile, in Valencia, Las Fallas transforms the city into a giant stage, where enormous paper sculptures are set ablaze amid applause and fireworks lighting up the sky. No matter what time of year you visit Spain, you're almost guaranteed to encounter a local festival where you can immerse yourself in the energy, enjoy traditional food, and experience unforgettable moments with the locals. Number 10. Signature cuisine, the rich flavors of Spanish identity. Spanish cuisine is a harmonious blend of fresh Mediterranean flavors, simple ingredients, and refined preparation methods that reflect deep regional character. One of the most famous dishes is paella, saffron yellow fried rice cooked with seafood or meat, bursting with aroma and vibrant colors. Another must-mention is tapas, a wide variety of small dishes, ranging from chorizo sausage, spicy potato wedges patatas bravas, to flavorful marinated seafood. Tapas are not just food, they represent a way of life, where people gather, share, and enjoy while chatting in a relaxed, friendly atmosphere. During summer, gazpacho, a cold tomato soup, is the perfect choice to beat the heat with its refreshing flavor from fresh vegetables. And to finish off a proper Spanish meal, you can't go without a glass of red wine from Rioja or Ribera del Duero, famous not only within Spain, but also across the world. Spanish cuisine isn't complex, but it always captivates diners with its authenticity and vitality, a true reflection of the people and culture of this land. Number 11. La Rambla, the vibrant soul of Barcelona. La Rambla is one of the most famous and bustling streets in Barcelona, stretching around 1.2 kilometers from Catalonia Square to the old Port Vell. It's not just a transportation route. It's a cultural, artistic, and touristic artery where locals and visitors merge in a non-stop, vibrant atmosphere. Walking along La Rambla, you'll come across colorful flower stalls, creative street performers, charming outdoor cafes, and distinctive souvenir shops. It's also home to the famous La Boqueria market, where you can taste fresh fruit, Iberico ham, or hot tapas served right at the counter. In addition, La Rambla carries deep historical value with its ancient buildings, the magnificent Liceu Theatre, and winding alleyways leading into the enchanting Gothic Quarter. La Rambla is not just a street, it is the beating heart of Barcelona, where every emotion is stirred: curiosity, passion, and more than once, a sense of awe at the intense rhythm of life in this Mediterranean seaside city. Number 12. Ave, Spain's high-speed grid. Spain is one of the countries with the most modern and advanced high-speed rail systems in the world, with its Ave Alta Velocidad Española network covering all major cities. Ave trains can reach speeds of up to 310 kilometers per hour, 193 miles per hour, significantly reducing travel times. For example, it takes only about 2.5 hours to go from Madrid to Barcelona. Ave is not only fast, but also highly rated for comfort, punctuality, and amenities, offering spacious seating, free Wi-Fi, and beautiful views of the Spanish countryside throughout the journey. The Ave system connects famous tourist destinations such as Madrid, Seville, Valencia, Zaragoza, and Malaga, making it easy for travelers to explore the country without worrying about transportation or time constraints. The development of Ave is not just a transportation achievement, it also reflects Spain's vision for economic integration, tourism promotion, and environmental protection through efficient, green transport. With Ave, every trip is not just a commute, it becomes part of a modern Spanish cultural experience. Number 13. Spain, the world's largest wine-producing country. It's not France or Italy. Spain holds the title for the largest vineyard area in the world and is among the top global wine producers. Across the country, from Rioja to Ribera del Duero, from Priorat to the vast La Mancha, endless vineyards basking in golden sunshine produce distinctive wines infused with the terroir, climate, and local traditions. Spanish wines are incredibly diverse, from bold, complex red wines to refreshing white wines, and especially cava, a famous sparkling wine mainly produced in Catalonia. With a winemaking history spanning thousands of years, Spain's wine industry merges modern techniques with traditional aging methods, resulting in high-quality yet affordable bottles. Wine in Spain is not merely a beverage, it's part of the gastronomic culture, a bonding element at meals, social gatherings, and festivals. Whether you're a wine connoisseur or just starting your journey, Spain always has a wine that matches your taste and emotion. Number 14. Flamenco, the soulful art from southern Spain. The seductive swirl of red dresses, the rhythmic stomping of feet and clapping hands, all set against the vibrant yet melancholic strains of guitar. Yes, I'm talking about flamenco. Flamenco is not just a dance, it is a profound form of art, a fusion of music, singing, and dance, originating from the region of Andalusia in southern Spain. The origins of flamenco are intertwined with the complex history of cultural exchange among the Gitanos, Roma people, Moors, Jews, and native Spaniards. It is this blend that gave rise to an art form that is emotionally rich, intense, and almost primal. Today, flamenco has transcended the borders of Spain to become a UNESCO-recognized intangible cultural heritage of humanity. You can easily experience flamenco in tablao bars in Seville, Granada, or Madrid, where performers seem to come alive on stage with every guitar chord and every clap of the hands. Number 15. A land of over 2,500 castles, glorious echoes of history. Are you a history lover? Then don't overlook Spain, one of the European countries with the most castles, boasting over 2,500 ancient structures scattered across the land. Each castle is a living page of history, marking the turbulent medieval period when small kingdoms fought for territory and defended against outside invasions. From the Alcazaba Fortress in Malaga on the Mediterranean coast to Belmonte Castle in Castilla-La Mancha, a popular filming location, Spanish castles stand out not only for their magnificent exteriors, but also for their unique architectural fusion of Islamic, Gothic, and Romanesque styles. Many castles have been restored today, open to visitors, and even transformed into hotels or event venues. When you climb those ancient stone steps, touch the moss-covered walls, you don't just admire the architectural beauty, you feel the breath of history lingering in each brick, each arrow slit. Spain is not just about blue seas and golden sunshine. It is a real-life fairy tale kingdom, where history stands tall in every towering fortress. Spain is not just a travel destination, it's a journey of culture, history, and emotion. If you love diverse beauty and colorful stories, Spain is surely a place you'll want to return to again and again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss out on the next exciting exploration video.